So welcome to the St. Regis in Venice. I just wanted to do a quick room tour. So this is the bedroom suite area. Obviously television, mirror, and wardrobe area. The bathroom and shower looks really nice, pretty cool. This is kind of an average space, I think, in terms of closet space. Difficult working location, but thankfully I don't have to work too much on this strip. One thing that was a disappointment, though, I will say, is the view, because we are on the water and you would not know it even if I open the window. So there are child locks here, but you can ask to have those removed. And this is the view. It's out here. So my recommendation is to make sure you have a water view. I thought that was actually handled already, but it was clearly not. So something to be on the lookout for when you stay here. But bed look feels really comfortable. Also, if you are a Marriott member, you can get Bonvoy points for your incidental charges. So be sure to give them your Marriott number as well. So welcome to Venice. This is some of the other views and hallway in the St. Regis. And I'll take some videos at different locations. I've been trying to get a spa appointment, but they are apparently only have one person and pretty booked up. So in this particular hotel, there's 3 buildings and then 4 floors. So on your room key, the first number is the floor, and then the second number is the building. So that's how you can navigate around here pretty easily. So welcome to Venice, St. Regis in the morning time. I just wanted to show you the breakfast location where you'll be having breakfast if you choose at the hotel each morning. So beautiful view of the canal, the Grand Canal. And I'll just show you the menu here. And so if you're looking at deciding between staying in or going out, this is what they'll have. So. Hi, welcome to Luxury Trip Girl. I thought I would do a very quick overview of my stay at the St. Regis in Venice and tell you some of the pros and cons of the hotel. I would certainly ask to have a view room. My room had a view of more walls, even though it did have doors that open, which is a nice option. As you know, many hotels do not do that anymore. So that was nice. The bed was great. For those of you like me who are pillow fanatics, definitely very nice accommodation. The bathroom, the shower was spacious. Bathroom was relatively small. The air conditioning had a problem. To take it apart, it still rattled a lot. So bring earplugs if that happens to you. I always travel with them anyway. The service in the hotel was great. They knew that I was not, I didn't feel as though I had obtained the room that I actually paid for, and they did try to resolve it. At the end of the day, it's more difficult for me to move in a short stay than just to stay. So just double check your room always, right? In this particular case, they were just sold out of the room I had paid for, which is not an excuse, in my opinion, for putting you in a substandard room. When you're in Venice, you want to see a view of the canal or the city, one or the other. I don't think you want to see a view of the wall. So just double check that. If you're using a travel agent, sometimes they're booking online. Sometimes that brings you down lower in priority than if they didn't. So I would certainly verify that's not the case as well. And then last, I would say the biggest issue I think probably that I had with the hotel is that the shower had so much chlorine that, which I understand, it's a small area. I think it's about 50,000 residents, right? It's built on water. There's such an intense chlorine component to the shower that I didn't once leave showering without sneezing, runny eyes, very strong burning eyes. And honestly, it changed the color of my hair a bit. Nice because I don't have to use a toner, but suboptimal when you're trying to take a shower. It was actually quite painful. So on checkout, I did make a comment to them about those 2 things. I think it's always important to share what could be fixed, what could be made better. Would I stay at that hotel again? The concierge was good, check-in was good, streamlined process. I would probably say no. The bar was nice, outside area to eat was nice. They do keep security quite tight, which anywhere in a big city is important. But it's definitely not my favorite for the price. There are other 5-star, like the Bower, for example. There are other 5-star hotels in Venice that I will take a look at in the future for myself. Things that I thought were worth doing, definitely Murano Glass Factory. Hiring a 3-hour guide to just take a boat around, take you to the glass factory, show you some buildings. I do have a video up going through the Grand Canal and having him identify what some of the buildings were and some of the architecture behind them was really helpful. So I'd certainly recommend that. I was not there for very long. I only explored about 50%, the left side if you're walking out of the city instead of the right. And I didn't really discover it until around 11 p.m. the night before I left. So I think it was too short. 1.5 days there is too short. 2.5 days to me would be probably about right. And then moved on to Lake Como. So my next hotel review will be actually where I'm filming this right now, which is the Grand Hotel Chimesso in Lake Como. So my next review will be from there. And so overall, even though St. Regis has a reputation of, very high quality, I didn't feel this one lived up to the standard of that, just in general. The room was quite expensive and quite small. And I think it could have been better. So that's my 2 cents on the St. Regis. I didn't leave unhappy, but I wasn't wowed in the way that a St. Regis usually does, or often does, in terms of consistency. One benefit, though, is if you are a Marriott member, you do get Bonvoy points, not for the stay, but for your incidentals. So at the end of the day, I think I had maybe 300 in incidentals, and you do get points for that. So one small benefit. So now on to the next hotel, and I'll be leaving a review of that as well. So enjoy if you're traveling. Please feel free to ask questions in the comments, make comments about where you enjoy going when you're in Venice, your favorite hotels, your favorite accommodations, and your favorite things to do. Thank you.